Rooftop Sports welcomes you to a special presentation of the National Football League.
That's not what he wanted to cook.
Yep, that is not what he wanted to cook, and let's hope that maybe Patrick Starr will make fun of the 49ers by saying this.
That's not what he wanted to cook.
Yeah, let's hope and see, as we've got the San Francisco 49ers against the Seattle Seahawks tonight. Wait, the San Francisco 49ers hosting the Chicago Bears, and this is a very critical matchup for the Seahawks, because here's how it goes. Seahawks will clinch the NFC West Division title and a #1 seed, lone first-round bye, and home field advantage in Seattle if Seahawks won, which they did, and the Rams tie or lose, or the 49ers tie or lose. Otherwise, Seahawks can clinch the title. Basically, Rams and 49ers have to lose. And actually, to make it easier for this week, they both have to lose. Otherwise, Seahawks have to win out They have to win out. They have to win next week against San Francisco. And it is not going to be easy. I can tell you that. And some of you Seahawks fans might be stressing about it so much that, you know what? If you're in the Snoqualmie area, Sammamish, Issaquah, North Bend, I have a treat for you. And if it says baseball, it meant to say football, but here you go. Senor, tell me how you make a thin crust Sahara pizza.
With your hands. Cornmeal.
Hello, baseball fans. I'm excited to announce that we are still offering 50% off pizza and 25% off bowling Monday and Tuesdays. Head on over to Snoqualmie Sahara Pizza. This deal will go through May.
And that's how you make a Sahara pizza. Beautiful thin crust.
So yeah, if you want some pizza, go order it at Snoqualmie Sahara Pizza. You'll definitely need it for Monday. And hopefully we can see if the 49ers lose today to the Chicago Bears, but it's not going to be easy. And by the way, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that we can. Oh, and I forgot to put Rumble on there, but too bad. I always keep forgetting. And also for the halftime show, what I'm looking to do, hopefully, is the following. I am definitely hoping to play Halo on the E3. If you guys remember the E3 trailer from a long time ago, and actually I'll be right back. I have to play a quick commercial again. Senor.
We're making half pineapple, half tiki with barbecue chicken. Put the garlic. Put the pineapple on the whole pizza, remember.
Man, someone called me. It was based on my don't quit your day job kind of thing. But no one gets to the phone, which is really, really sad. It was a spam caller, which I totally despise real badly. It ain't fun. 6 Sundays from tonight is going to be the Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl will be hosted on NBC. Oh, please don't show Super Bowl 49. Please don't. I beg you. Please don't do it. Please don't show Super Bowl 49. Of course they did, didn't they? I hate it when they do that. It was a traumatizing moment as a Seahawks fan, but they just happen to be showing all the NBC games. It's going to be the 49ers and the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears led by Caleb Williams, the former #1 overall pick. And look at that. Look at that beautiful weather in Santa Clara. Both teams are 11-4. And if 49ers lose, they will be out of contention for the NFC West title. And let's hope that the Chicago Bears give them a good beating, which I don't expect because Brock Purdy's back. San Francisco has an excellent system. I would not guarantee anything. So for halftime show, I'm either going to play Halo, the old Halo E3 game, or I'm going to play the Retro Bowl. I guess we'll see what comes first. I don't know. They'll be playing against the Chicago Bears. I know they play the Chicago Bears, but they play against a team that does cause the most turnovers. So we'll see. And on fantasy football, we've got Dumas versus the GGEZ. It's the battle of the Asians. And interestingly, in the third place matchup, it's the battle of the Latinos. So, yep, Chicago holds the #2, and that's what they're trying to do. They also have to win because they want to have at least the #2. But either way, that's what. I mean, do you really want to play Green Bay or do you want to play the Rams? I don't know who you would want to play. To be honest with you, Tampa Bay is still considered in the hunt. Fred Warner, 4-time All-Pro for San Francisco. Wonder when Fred Warner played. Oh, he retired. Or no, he's still part of the team. It's just that he's been injured this season. Yep, he had a season-ending surgery. So he's just getting the team all hyped up and the crowd all hyped up. That's what it's all about. So either I'll play the Halo E3 for the halftime, or I will play Retro Bowl at halftime. So we'll see what the halftime show will hold for us. As we've got the Chicago Bears, and here is Santos with the kickoff, and we are underway here in Santa Clara, and they are bringing out the ball, and he is going in. No, he's going to be below the 25. And here comes Brock Purdy, the quarterback. And then running back Christian McCaffrey, Kyle the fullback, Juwan Jennings, Rick Pearsall, Luke Farrell, Trent Williams still around, Spencer Burford, Jake Brendel, Dominic Pooney, and Colton McKivitz. And by the way, I forgot his name already. The tight end for San Francisco. And now here is the pass. And that's going to be intercepted. That is picked off already. He's going to the 20, the 10. This could be a pick 6. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Bears. And already on the first play of the game, Chicago has a 6-0 lead on a pick 6 by Chicago. And what a disastrous start for San Francisco. But for the Seahawks, this is a great start. Ball was intended for Juwan Jennings. It was George Kittle, by the way, who I was talking about. And yep, that was a pick 6. Just right there, just so quickly. Literally on the first play of the game, it was a pick six. And now pending the PAT, it's going to be 7-0. Already pick six. I can't believe it. The kick is up, and it is good. Can't believe that happened so quickly. It was not exactly a great throw. Ball was batted down. That became a pick six. Brock Purdy is in disbelief. He is frustrated visibly. Bears are, of course, very happy, as they should be. The Bears. And now it's going to be the kickoff. Santos is doing it again already. He had just kicked 15 seconds ago, right, basically. And now it's going to be the kickoff. And Brian Robinson's just going to let it sit. And now it's going to be fake handoff. Here's Brock Purdy. Time pass. And incomplete. And that's going to be a flag right there. And somehow they don't call the flag. I'm really shocked. And now it's going to be 2nd and 10. Man in motion, and now it's going to be to Christian McCaffrey, and he will go down and only a few yards done. Now we're at 14 minutes left in the first quarter. Not looking good for San Francisco. Only 3 yards of offense. 3 yards of offense. And now here's Brock Purdy looking to pass. Here is the pass, and that's going to be a first down. And just as you thought it was just going to be a 3 and out, not so fast, 49ers say. Hopefully that this doesn't just become an oopsie kind of situation. Now they're already in Bears territory. And it's going to be handoff to Christian McCaffrey. And he goes all the way 9 yards, almost all the way. And that's going to be close to a first down. Brock Purdy last week had 5 touchdowns. He was absolutely insane. And now it's going to be handoff. And McCaffrey looks like he has been stopped. Now it's going to be a fake handoff. Here's Brock Purdy. He's got all day. And if that was batted down, now it's going to be 2nd and 10. About 3 people watching the show. Could use some more. Now there's another pass, and it's caught, and that's going to be the 3rd down. Now we're at 3rd and 2. And now it's going to be a fake handoff. Here's Brock Purdy again, all day to throw. Now here's a pass, and that's going to be caught, and that's going to go straight to the goal line. I mean, Brock Purdy just had but there's a flag down. I wonder if it's a holding call. Holding on the defense. So that means obviously that's going to be declined. Somehow he couldn't get that. Now here's going to be a fake handoff. Now here's Brock Purdy. Here's the pass. Wide open for the touchdown. And now 49ers get on the board, and that's going to make it 7-6. Pending PAT, it's going to be a tie ball game. And just already, 49ers were not fazed at all by their pick 6 because that was obviously an oopsie play. But never underestimate San Francisco because they have just an excellent system ever since they were managed by John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. And the kick is up, and that's going to be good. Eddie Pinheiro with the field goal PAT. Huh. How does the 49ers get away with it? They have one of the worst owners in all of football, and he gets away with it. Why would people want to work for this guy, Jed York? He's a total oosh clown, if you know what I mean.
Try our hand-breaded chicken tenders, perfectly seasoned and served with a choice of sides, golden fries, fluffy biscuits, homemade mashed potatoes, creamy mac and cheese, fresh side salad, fresh coleslaw, plus enjoy a dipping sauce on the side. Come in and treat yourself to the best comfort food around. Visit us today and satisfy your cravings.
Ugh, man. If you cannot get to the 49ers offensive line, you're going to have problems. That's all I'm going to say. That's why I fear everything about the San Francisco 49ers. Man, the division that, man, why do the Seahawks have to have such teams to deal with? San Francisco, Los Angeles, Cardinals are pretty much just there. And now they're going to kick it off. It's going to be Eddie Pinheiro. Now it's going to be a kick. And it's going to go to the kick returner. He's going to come out for it. And he's going into the 30. Could really use Devin Hester in a situation like this. Now it's 7-7 tie game. And Caleb Williams has nobody around him. He's got no backfield. And now here is going to be a pass already being aggressively being challenged by the defensive line, by the defense by 49ers. No man in motion. And it's going to be a fake handoff. And now here's Caleb Williams. It's batted down, and that's going to be a 3rd and 3. San Francisco playing already aggressively. Man in motion. They got to get this. Now here is Williams, and he's going to probably just run it out if he can. He has no room now to throw, and he just throws it away. He really should have just ran that through. I mean, he has the body to do it, and we got a flag, and I wonder what this flag is about. Going to go against the offense. An eligible man downfield is what it is. Bears are now forced to punt the ball away. So 49ers have an opportunity to have control of this game. It's going to be a 4th down. The only thing you can hope is that if maybe the Bears cause some kind of a fumble, but this ain't the 85 or even the Lovie Smith Bears. Not gonna have that kind of a defense going up against San Francisco. And he's going for a punt. And he did take his time. And it's going to go to the... Oh, no! It's going to go back for a touchback. showing the Golden Gate Bridge. Beautiful evening in San Francisco.
Now sizzling at Apollo Mediterranean Greek Food. Come enjoy our flat-top grilled Greek chicken and beef, Slovaki tender, juicy and bursting with Mediterranean flavor, served with savory yellow rice, fresh daily cut veggies for our crisp salads, homemade hummus, plus warm pita, and our signature tzatziki, perfect for a fresh filling meal made with care. Cold beer available. Order now at apollogreekfood.com. Come visit us for a delicious meal and a cold beer. We'd love to serve you.
Oh, yeah. Where's the Super Bowl going to be? Super Bowl is going to be in Santa Clara. Man in motion. 49ers got the ball back at the 20. Now here's Purdy going for a pass. That's going to be caught. This offense just feels absolutely unstoppable. It's like Trent Williams has a hamstring injury. Seahawks actually have the best offense in the NFL. And now it's going to be a fake handoff, and McCaffrey will go down. Now it's 7-7 still. 2nd and 10. Man in motion. Now here's Purdy again, all day to throw. Oh, he actually has to scramble, and he still gets positive yards out of it. San Francisco's offense is definitely in the more of the top 15. And we're at 3rd and 6. First overall pick versus last overall pick. Now here is Brock Purdy to pass, and that gets batted down. And that's going to be 4th and 6, which means they're going to have to punt unless they are very ambitious and they want to go for it on 4th down, which they won't. He will punt it away. Now he's going for the punt. And that's going to be a fair catch called. They'll be at the 16. Now it's going to be a commercial break, and I got to go to the bathroom.
Try our delicious burgers today. Satisfy your cravings with our mouth-watering burgers. Double cheeseburger with classic double beef patties with melted cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, onion and house sauce, a fresh, flavorful delight. Double bacon cheeseburger, crispy bacon, fried onions, barbecue sauce, and double cheese. Double guacamole bacon burger, double cheese, crispy bacon, guacamole, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, and our special house sauce. Pair any burger with fries with an ice-cold drink for the perfect meal. Come down and taste the difference. You can only find these burgers at our Snoqualmie Mexican food truck.
And we are back from the break. Jalen Williams and Steve Nash, who played for Santa Clara. And now it's going to be a handoff. He's only going to get 1 yard out of it. Now they just finally introduced the defense of the 49ers. Now it's 3rd and 4. Man in motion. Now he's going to be a pass, And that's going to be incomplete, and that's going to be a 3 and out, and they're going to have to punt it away. Now he's going to punt it away. And that's going to be not a fair catch. He gets up to the 34. Christian McCaffrey has an opportunity to get 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards. And that's going to be handoff to McCaffrey. He gets it away, and he's going to get a first down and some more, and he is still running. He is getting to the red, breaking tackles, and now it's up to the 23 in Bears territory. A huge run by Christian McCaffrey, and now they have a chance to take the lead. A very good chance, and that was just on a run by Christian McCaffrey. He has those slick moves. Now it's 5:44 left in the first quarter. And it's going to be up to number 3. That's Brian Robinson, and he's going to get a first down right there. It's going to be at the 10. I don't see how Chicago can win this one. It's going to be really tough. That's why 49ers have got to lose, but it's going to be really tough. Five minutes left in the first quarter. Man in motion. It's fake handoff to Brian Robinson, and Brock Purdy might just run it, and he is going to run all the way for a touchdown. The 49ers have now just given the lead. Pending PAT, it's going to be 14-7. And this is already becoming a disaster for Chicago. It was on a fake handoff. He just kept running and running. That's his second rushing touchdown of the season. And Pinheiro will make it 14-7. Unfortunately.
Taco lovers, this one's for you. Come enjoy tacos auténticos At Snoqualmie Mexican Food Truck, packed with flavor, made with love, and always fresh. Try our carne asada, al pastor con piña, and more. Topped with cebolla, cilantro, y a squeeze of lime. Pair it with a cold drink and relax at our outdoor seating. Perfecto para disfrutar. Find us at the Snoqualmie Mexican Food Truck, open daily. Ven con hambre, sal 10.
It's a weird commercial. Oh. Bears have had 7-1 score games, 6 wins after trailing in the final 2 minutes. Caleb Williams has 6 fourth quarter comebacks. Bears have yet to get a first down, and they got to get something going. And now the kick is off. And now he's going to be coming out. A really bad one, and that's going to be up to the 22. Man in motion. And now it's going to be a fake handoff. And now Caleb Williams going for a little bit of a big pass. And that is going to be incomplete. And it could have been intercepted. He did have his hand on it. Now it's 14-7. Well, 2nd and 10. Now it's going to be the pass. Now here is a pass that's going to be caught. And that's going to be a first down. And the Bears finally get a first down. And here, let me give them a round of applause. All right, there we are. And now it's going to be a handoff to the running back, and he might have some room to run. And he does, and that's going to be up to 8 to 9 yards. So Bears are starting to move it just a little bit. Now it's 14-7. Well, 2nd and 2. And now here's Williams looking to pass, and he does a little one with a tight end, and that's going to be a first down up to the 50. But a flag is coming down. 2 flags. For 15-yard penalty, we'll take it. Now it's going to be 3 minutes left. Now here's Caleb Williams to pass. And now he's going for a big pass, and that's going to be caught. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Bears. And they're about to even this up. That was a huge pass by Caleb Williams. And the Bears are back in business. Pending PAT, that's going to be a tie ball game. That was a deep throw. And he went for a big one. And he caught it to be a touchdown. Now, nearly blocked. And it's good, but there's going to be a penalty. Personal foul on San Francisco. It was personal foul using leverage. You cannot use someone to block a kick as leverage. SeatGeek is a mobile ticketing app for sporting events, concerts, and other events. They make the buying experience easier by the app ranking each ticket from 0 to 10 to see if you are getting a good deal, and you can see exactly where you are sitting. I regularly use that app, and I have had nothing but a fantastic experience with SeatGeek. Use my promo code RoofTopSports to get $20 off of your first purchase. Link to the code, app, and website will be in the description, so take advantage, and thank you. Take advantage of it. If you want to go to a Seahawks 49ers game, or if you're in Los Angeles right now, or if you're in Atlanta, that's your other opportunity. Now here's the kickoff. It goes out. Oh, we got a flag because it went out of bounds. How could you do that, Chicago? $25-yard line. Illegal kickoff. It used to be go up to the 40, I think. Now it's 1st and 10. And it goes backwards, but he drops the pass. And yeah, that's got to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now it's going to be fake handoff. And here's Brock Purdy. And he's going for a semi-big pass. That's going to be caught. He was wide open. Man, if Brock Purdy has all that time, 49ers have got to have the best offensive line in football. It was quite the route running, too. And now it's going to be handoff to Christian McCaffrey. And he gets about 5 yards. Now we're at 2nd and 3. And now it's going to be handoff to Christian McCaffrey. And he still somehow broke through to get at least 1 or 2 yards on that. But we got a flag. Could be a holding call, I hope. No foul. 3rd down. San Francisco already missing 8 games. Ricky Pershaw 7, George Kittle 6, Nick Bosa with a torn ACL, and Fred Warner's been out with an ankle. Now we're at 3rd and 2. And he's Brock Purdy fakes it. And that's going to be a 1st down. And now it's going to be Christian McCaffrey. And he goes down as he was trying to get away. Now it's 2nd and 11. Trying to fake him. Nope, it was end of the quarter. 2 touchdowns so far. Senor, tell me how you make a thin crust Sahara pizza.
With your hands. Cornmeal.
Hello, baseball fans. I'm excited to announce that we are still offering 50% off pizza and 25% off bowling Monday and Tuesdays. Head on over to Snoqualmie Sahara Pizza. This deal will go through May.
And that's how you make a Sahara pizza. Beautiful thin crust.
Tomorrow will be Monday Night Football between the Rams and the Atlanta Falcons. Of course, it's San Francisco. Those are probably like $2 to $4 million houses, only like 1,500 square feet. Who would live there? Not me. And now it's going to be Brock Purdy looking to pass. Now he's going for a pass. That's going to be caught. And now it's going to be at the 20. It just feels like it's only a matter of time until San Francisco scores. Now, man in motion. And it's going to be handoff to Chris McCaffrey, and he gets the first down. And just it's a matter of when they score. McCaffrey with 77 yards. You just hate games like this. Now it's 1st and goal, man in motion. And now he's going to be the run by Christian McCaffrey. He just walks in there for the touchdown. And now it's going to be 20 to 14 pending PAT. It's going to be 21-14. It was a great block by the fullback, too. Now the kick. And that's going to be good. It's going to be 21-14. Niners are up 7 now.
Since 2022, I have been building the Rooftop Sports YouTube channel, and I want to thank all of you for your support and engagement. Without all of you, there is no Rooftop Sports. Now, if you would like to take your support to the next level, join my exclusive YouTube membership program for just $5 a month. Get first access to new videos, ad-free content, and exclusive insights from my fantasy sports, as I do play many fantasy sports leagues. Plus, follow along with my softball seasons like never before. You also get access to my own emojis to use to comment on my videos and my live streaming shows. For just $5 per month, become a bigger part of my community and get ready for unparalleled sports experience. Let's do this.
And Pinheiro, well, he kicked it off, and now Chicago has the ball. Thirteen minutes left in the second quarter, and it's going to be handoff to the running back, and he breaks free, and he is going to go to the 50, beyond the 50. What a big run by the running back. Now here's Caleb Williams, gets it to the running back, and he's going to get another first down. Oh, he got him the jump, didn't he? A free play. And he's going to go for a big pass, and that's going to be caught. That's going to be caught for the touchdown off the free play. And now it is going to be possibly a tied game on a flag that was offsides. And it's going to be a tied game. It was offsides on the defense. Penalties obviously declined, and that's going to be a touchdown. Caleb Williams has a really big arm. And the kick is up, and it is good. It's been a huge shootout between Chicago and San Francisco.
Swimming deeply.
Now they're going to kick off the ball. And here's the kickoff. And it's going to go straight to San Francisco's kick returner. And he's going to go below the 30. He gets pushed back. Both quarterbacks are off to good starts. I mean, two of those passes did add up to around 100 yards for Caleb Williams, so it's a little bit inflated and misleading. So Brock Purdy, I think, is having the more efficient game. Now we just need defense. Yeah, like Chris Collinsworth says. Even though I'm not really a fan of his, but they really got to do something. And now it's going to be handoff. And he's going to go down. Now it's going to be a pass. That's going to be caught. And even with George Kittles, they are still racing the ball through. It's going to go to the 41-yard line. Another 10 minutes left. With man in motion. And it's going to be handoff. And he's going to go down the 45-yard line. It is now 2nd and 7. And they're just going to hand it off to number 9. And he's got some speed, and he's going to get the first down. There's just got to be a stop to this 49ers offense. You just can't stop them, can you? Now here's Brock Purdy, and he's going to go down and get sacked. How did that happen? Now it's going to be 2nd and 17, and somehow something tells me that San Francisco is going to find a way to figure this out. Here's Purdy to pass. Now here's a pass that's going to be caught. And just like that, already made up nearly all those 17 yards. Or shall I say all those 7 yards, if not more. How's it going, Rua Austin? I don't know if we've ever met before, but thank you for being on the show. 49ers are going to win. As much as I'm a Seahawks fan and I want the 49ers to lose, I still think 49ers are going to win. They're at home. Their offense is just crisp. They're efficient. You just can't stop the 49ers. 3rd and 3. They're trying to get him to jump. Kyle Shanahan now burns a timeout. Oh, yeah, I know you, buddy. We'll just leave it at that. Yes, I've known him since like 2006, but I'm not going to explain much further about it. Got to protect everyone's identities. But good to see you again. It was a great program. It's a really fun program. That's all I'm going to say. Nice to meet you. Now we're at 4th highest ranking. They're looking at San Francisco for their offense, it seems. I didn't really pay attention to it. And now it's going to be 3rd and 3. And now it's going to be a pass. Now here is a pass, and that's going to be incomplete. And I'm sensing no flags. That's going to be 4th and 3. How's it going, Luke? Yo, Luke. Yeah, let's go Bears. Definitely need the Seahawks. Definitely need to help the Seahawks. Now it's going to be 4th and 3. And of course they're going for it. It's the San Francisco way. No, you're not. And now here's going to be Purdy to pass. Now here is the pass. That's, of course you go for it. It's San Francisco. Of course they do it. They would rather not take the 3 points. Something the Seahawks wouldn't have done. That was Pearsall making the catch. Who are these guys? I appreciate the engagement. And now it's going to be a handoff. And he goes down. That was to Christian McCaffrey, but he gets 5 yards. You're friends with Ricky Pearsall, aren't you? are you? Yeah, thank you. 2nd and 6. And now it's going to be handoff. And it's going to go down. Oh, if you are so, then if that is so, then what year did I make my scary movie? What year did I make my scary movie? If that's who you are. 3rd and 2. Who doesn't remember him? And it's going to be 3rd and 2. And they're going to hand it off to McCaffrey, and he just cannot get stopped. And that's going to go to the 10. Okay. You guys keep chirping off what you guys want to say, as now we're at 1st and goal. Now we got 1st and goal, man in motion. And it's to be Christian McCaffrey, and he gets stopped instantly. And that's going to be 2nd and goal. Okay, then what was, if you know that, then what was the most famous quote in that movie? What was the most famous quote in that entire movie? That was like however long it was. I'll wait for an answer on that one. Like, what was the plot of that movie? Like, what happened throughout the movie? As we're at 5 minutes left in the half, we're at 2nd and goal. And now here's Purdy going for a pass. That's going to be caught, but immediately Jennings is met. And that's going to be 3rd and goal. I ain't answering that. 3rd and goal. Great. Now it's going to be 3rd and goal. And now here is Purdy going for a pass. That's going to be a pass. That's going to be intercepted. That is picked off. And he is going to go down to the 8. But there's a flag. And please tell me it's against San Francisco. It is against Chicago. Hands to the face. It's an automatic 1st down. No, the interception's gone. They took the interception away. Because of the hands to the face at the 4-yard line. You just could. That's why you got to keep your hands to yourself. In 1999, that's a no call right there. And now it's going to be to Christian McCaffrey. He gets stopped. Thankfully, he does. I like this banter thing going on. Go 49ers. Boo Seahawks. Go Seahawks. Boo 49ers. It's fun. Also, the one saying go 49ers, what was my other name in middle school? You know who it was. Yeah, and that's not correct. I'll tell you that. Nope, it was not. Now we got 2nd and goal. To answer that question, I'm not sure at the moment. The timing I have is just very limited. And it's going to be handoff. And Purdy keeps it, and that's going to be a touchdown. And Purdy's like, I can't hear you. He tricked all of us. And now it's going to be the lead for 49ers. Pending PAT, 28-21. Yeah, Brock Purdy's really good at faking out. And the kick is good for the extra point. Why would I ban him? Unless he says something very inappropriate, then by all means. Oh, boy. How did I start YouTube? Well, to answer your question, I started based on the Mariners in 2022. That's all I can say. Lore, please. Oh boy, all these people are just okay. You kids better cool it. I can tell you guys are a bunch of teenagers. Like, cool it, both of you. Do you think the Mariners win the World Series next year? Unfortunately, no, because Mariners are probably gonna part ways with this guy. Unfortunately.
All right, guys. Goodbyes only. Don't forget it.
Stop it.
Thank you.
Unfortunately. Now it's 3 minutes and 23 seconds left. Getting ready for my stream real soon. And I better start charging my phone too. Do I think Seahawks win the Super Bowl? I don't think they will. I don't think Sam Darnold's the guy. And now the Bears are going to take it out. And they are going to go to, I think I was around the 35 or the 25, but a flag has been thrown. Quite a bit of penalties called against Chicago. Travis Homer. You haven't heard that name in a long time. Let me hear your hottest NFL take. I don't think Sam Darnold is a franchise quarterback. There you go. 1st and 10. And now it's going to be a fake handoff. And now Caleb Williams has got to get out of the pressure, and he's going to run, and that's only going to be about 3 yards. Of course, the 49ers had to bring back Robert Saleh. That's when I knew that the 49ers were going to be a force to be reckoned with. He was the Jets head coach from 2021 to 2024. And it's unfortunately just didn't work out for him. I really wanted it to work out too. As now we're at 2nd and 8. And now we've got a handoff. And he is going to go to the 30. And that's going to be a 1st down. All I can say is, on that question, thanks for asking. Just like Marshawn Lynch. Thanks for asking. Now it's 1st and 10. Hey, Luke, you're going to have to cool it, or I'm going to have to put you on mute. Can't be saying that kind of stuff. I'm already going to delete it. There you go. Bye-bye. Can't accept those kind of comments, buddy.
Try our hand-breaded chicken tenders, perfectly seasoned and served with a choice of sides, golden fries, fluffy biscuits, homemade mashed potatoes, creamy mac and cheese, fresh side salad, fresh coleslaw, plus enjoy a dipping sauce on the side. Come in and treat yourself to the best comfort food around. Visit us today and satisfy your cravings.
Just don't say silly things. No, you don't. You didn't put me on a $1,000 donation. I know you didn't do that. The Bears D is, yeah, it is objectively crap. It really is. Ban Fritz? What are you talking about? Why would I ban Fritz? Stop it. Now we're at 1st and 10. Now it's 1st and 10. From the 31-yard line. And now it's going to be handoff. And maybe about 3 yards. It was 3 yards. I got $2. Thank you, Luke, for doing so. Thank you for the help. If there's anyone else that could they could donate, you can follow. You can follow through. Goal's always been 50. And now it's gonna be 2nd and 7. Now here's Caleb Williams. He's got some time. Now it's breaking. And now here's the pass. That's gonna be out of bounds. Now it's gonna be 3rd and 7. Hey, TB Whitworth, cool it. No inappropriateness. Stop. Do it somewhere else. Right. And now it's 3rd and 7. You're good. You're good, man. Just keep it appropriate. Keep it clean. We might have some teenagers on this show for all I care. 3rd and 7. Tomorrow, Monday Night Football. And now we've got Williams. He's being overwhelmed already, and he has to throw it away. And now that's going to be a 4th down and 7, and they are going to have to. They're going to have to punt the ball away. They were hoping to milk the clock, but nope. Now it's going to be a kick, punt, and it's going to go all the way to the 10, and he tackles them down. I don't think he called for that fair catch. If only he fumbled it. Maybe he can force a safety on this one. Bears really needed that.
Now sizzling at Apollo Mediterranean Greek Food, come enjoy our flat-top grilled Greek chicken and beef, Slovaki tender, juicy and bursting with Mediterranean flavor, served with savory yellow rice, fresh daily cut veggies for our crisp salads, homemade hummus, plus warm pita, and our signature tzatziki, perfect for a fresh filling meal made with care. Cold beer available. Order now at apollogreekfood.com. Come visit us for a delicious meal and a cold beer. We'd love to serve you.
Oh, you really didn't mean to, huh? Uh, says it's not refundable, buddy. You probably have to go to YouTube for that one. Yeah, they're talking about how good Christian McCaffrey's doing. Yeah, of course the Bears are frauds. It looks like the division's gonna have to be through beating San Francisco. I don't think it is to be tonight. And you would imagine that they're probably gonna put this game on NBC. It has to be. I mean, let's look at next week's games. And now here's Brock Purdy looking to pass. And now he might actually get sacked. And he escapes the tackle. How's that possible? And he gets down, but only gains 3 yards. But how did you not come up with that safety? Where was the tackle? All right, so here's what the schedule looks like. I think if San Francisco wins and the Rams win, I think there will be a flex game. The Seahawks game will be flexed, but they're all calling it flex for a reason. Browns and Bengals, no. Seahawks and 49ers, I can see that. Saints and Falcons, no. Jets and Bills, no. Bears and Lions, no. Broncos and Chargers, no. Yeah, it's either going to be Panthers and Bucks or Seahawks. It's going to be either of those two teams. I guess we'll have to see. Now we got 2nd and 8. Now it's going to be the Christian McCaffrey, and that's going to be 3rd down. And, of course, Bears are going to have to call a timeout because they want to get the ball back and try to score. Julio, unless he lowers his volatility of swinging, I don't think he's ever going to win the MVP. I don't see it. I unfortunately just don't see it from Julio. I'm not going to answer that. And now it's going to be 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Bears have to get the stop. And now it's going to be Purdy for passing. And now here's the pass. And he's going to... They got a 1st down. So pretty much they're just going to probably burn down this entire clock because they can. Because what else are they really going to do? Now here's a pass. It's going to be caught. And that should be it for the half. They still want to do something. What are they accomplishing? And now here's going for a field goal chance. Got a 1st down. San Francisco will take their timeout. Not exactly the best time management by Kyle Shanahan on that part. But he just wanted to save his timeout. That's why they were playing a little bit of hurry-up offense. Tell you one thing. This has been this has been a crazy year between the Hawks and the Mariners. Absolutely, Lulu. Well, I don't know how. That's the problem. And that's going to be 1st and 10. And now it's going to be Christian McCaffrey, and he is running. Even though when they're playing like I don't care, they're still doing it. Well, yeah, now that it's over. Yeah, half is over. And now we're going to go into halftime, and I'm going to go straight into the Retro Bowl. Time to play some Retro Bowl. Yep, I'm playing Retro Bowl. Playing with the Seattle Seahawks. See, look what I'm doing. Yep, it's a great game, isn't it? The owner wants to discuss future plans with you. You were intending to hold a meeting with your coaching staff. I'll take the $1. It's a great game, isn't it? Seahawks versus Houston. Let's do it. Yeah, this game has basically been carried by the running back, literally. His name is Spence. Oh, no, that is not so much. And sacked. Go, 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 go. No! Can I go for a field goal on this? I doubt it. Nope, not going to get it. Am I going to get it? Oh, I got a field goal right there. Considered the longest field goal. And Houston scores. Only 3 yards. Oh, caught by the tight end. Didn't even mean to pass that. And he goes for a big throw. Breaks the tackle. Webb with the touchdown. Yeah, Christian, come on. What's your problem? Why can't you guys go back to the old 85 Bears style? Or at least Lovie Smith. I miss those Bears. Like with Rex Grossman was your quarterback. Cedric Benson was your running back. And you had Brian Urlacher as your linebacker. Don't forget Peanut Tillman. And I think Julie Peppers, was on that team too. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Julius Peppers. I think he was on the Bears. Or it could be mostly in Carolina. Yep, Julius Peppers was mostly with Carolina and Chicago. And I think I'm going to go for a field goal. What do you think? Should I go for it or should I go for a field goal? There's only 4 seconds left. I will not get the ball in the second half. How about you make that decision? I think I'll just take the 3 points. I got the field goal. Spence with a big run. Is that Jason Garrett? I think that is Jason Garrett. Oh, they tied the game. I think I better try to milk the clock on this one. Oh, Ravens and Steelers might have a game on prime time. Now it's up to the 25-yard line. I'm still milking the clock. And he's going to go off to the races. Uh-oh, only 9 seconds. Or I'm going to go for the field goal. And he gets it. It is good. The ball game is over. Seahawks are now 14-1. All right, I got to go to the bathroom. Be right back.
We're making half pineapple, half tiki tiki with barbecue chicken. Put the garlic. Put the pineapple on the whole pizza. Remember, they want half pineapple, and the one is going to be tiki tiki. Tiki tiki goes pineapple, garlic, feta cheese, artichoke hearts, and the chicken. And we're gonna spread some barbecue on top. And it's ready. Put it on the oven. Let it run.
Hello, baseball fans. I'm excited to announce that we are still offering 50% off pizza and 25% off bowling Monday and Tuesdays. Head on over to Snoqualmie Sahara Pizza. This deal will go through May.
All right, let's finish this. Seahawks and the Colts. And can he break that tackle? Yes, he does. And he might go for an 80 plus, maybe a 90. The 10, 5, touchdown, an 80-yard touchdown for Spence. Incomplete. Gets it to the tight end. Touchdown. Now it's 16-3. Oh, he breaks the tackle. Can he go all the way again? The 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. A 71-yard run by Spence. He's been awfully off to a good, has been having a good game. I think they're going to try to milk this clock all the way down. Two seconds left. And he's still going to run. Oh, right on the tippy toes. I did not put Marshawn Lynch on that. It's like this game's about to restart, and he's gonna go for another big one. And this could be his career game. Touchdown. I think I'm just gonna milk this clock. Oh no, they're not letting me. Oh dang it. I thought I was gonna get a touchdown run out of that. But the game is over. 30-10, 15-1. $267 yards for Spence. And it will end with the 49ers game. Well, that is it. I gotta now get back into business. We gotta go back into the Seahawks not the Bears 49ers game. We got another half to go. It's a touchback. It's going to be about slowing down Christian McCaffrey, but most importantly, it's going to be getting through the offensive line, I think, is the bigger concern. And now it's 1st and 10. And now here's Caleb Williams going for a pass. That's going to be caught close to the 50. And now here's Caleb Williams to pass, and now he's going to get it. Close to a first down, sort of. Now man in motion. And now it's going to be a handoff, and the running back does get it. And that's going to be first down. Now it's going to be 1st and 10. And now it's going to be handoff. It gets met immediately. Now it's 2nd and 12. Now here's a pass, and he'll drop it. It's going to be 3rd and 14. Not good. Third and 14. Now here's Williams going for a big pass. That is going to be caught. And that's going to be a first down. That was very critical. Now it's going to be a fake handoff. Here's Caleb Williams. He's got the pass. And now it's, dude, just get down. You don't want to fumble the ball. Like, what are you doing, man? Now it's 1st and goal. Hopefully Chicago can take care of business. And it's going to be handoff. It's going to be about maybe 1 yard. This kind of doesn't matter because the Rams have the tiebreaker. So we win next week. We're in. We aren't. Yeah, we have to. Unless the Rams somehow lose out. It's like whenever the Seahawks do well, so did the other teams. And now it's going to be a fake. And now here's a pass, and that's going to be incomplete. Not a good pass by Caleb Williams and everyone. There seemed to be a lot of miscommunication on that. Now it's going to be 3rd and goal. And now it's going to be a handoff, and that might just be a touchdown. That is a touchdown. And the Bears have now on the verge of tying this game. Pending PAT, it will be a tie game. That was DeAndre Swift with the run. Rams won't lose because they're playing someone really bad you think you can't remember. It's the Atlanta Falcons. That's bad. Of course, the schedule's set up that way. And the kick is up. And that is good. And that is now going to be a 28-28 game. You just have to hope that Kirk Cousins does that. You like that? You like that? Here, I'll show you that. You like that? You like that? Kind of became a meme. I'll show the Kirk Cousins. You like that? You like that?
You like that? You like that? You like that? You like that? I like that.
You gotta like that, right?
Afternoon again today. Deshaun Jackson has just been outstanding today. Pierre Garcon, a huge conversion on the 3rd and 16 earlier in that drive. Now the touchdown, Jamison Crowder.
Like that? Yeah, you like that? You like that? You like that? Yes, sir. Hey, you like that? You like that?
Or Randall Cobb was making fun of them.
You like that? You like that? You like that? You like that?
Hey, that's how we've won all year, team, right?
Yes, sir.
Because you held them to 20 points, man.
Yes,
You
sir.
gave us a chance at the end. I got 3 words for you. You like that?
You like that? You like that? We have to depend on that. I know every time he scores a touchdown, I think I'm going to do that. You like that? You like that? Six weeks until the Super Bowl. You know, I'll be there. And now it's going to be a kick. And it goes all the way back for a touchback. Personally, I think that should have been a safety. Now 49ers have the ball. And now here is going to be the pass. Now here's a big pass wide open and it's caught. Already in Chicago territory. What's new? Nothing surprises me. Unfortunately. Now it's 1st and 10. And it's going to be handoff. About 5 yards. They're not going to stop. The 49ers could put up 60. I know. Bears defense is really bad. Man, that was a bad one. And now it's 2nd and 6. And it's going to be a handoff. And that's going to be, I think that's a first down. Now it's going to be 1st and 10. Now here's going to be to pass, and that's going to be caught. And they're already probably going to score. Looks like there's someone hurt at the moment. What did LeBron James just do? Maybe it was like a full court shot. Oh, he's just going for a dunk. Now he's at 20 points per game. Now it's 2nd and 2. Someone in Chicago's hurt. That was Sewell. Second and 2. Now it's going to be handoff to McCaffrey. Of course he gets it. Chicago just cannot play defense whatsoever. Now it's 1st and 10. Now here's Brock Purdy, and there's a flag down. It's going to be offsides. First down. And it's going to be handoff to Christian McCaffrey, and pushes him back. It's going to be 2nd down. Second and 5. And Purdy's looking to pass. And now here is the pass. And that's going to be another first down. Bears have absolutely no defense. Now we're at 1st and goal. Trying to get him the jump, are they? And now here's Purdy. And he might, no, he's going to be overwhelmed a little bit. Oh, he somehow dodges in. That's a touchdown. But was he beyond the line of scrimmage? That's the question. So he escaped the sack. And he moved his way. And he still threw a touchdown. Of course, you have to depend on the teams like the Bears. I just want to see if he was throwing it behind the line of scrimmage. Nope. Yep, he was behind the line of scrimmage. $35-28. Now it's going to be less than 5 minutes left in the third quarter. And that's going to be the kickoff. And they're going to be coming it out. And he slips. Now we're at 1st and 10. Swift gets about 5 yards, more like 4. And now it's going to be 2nd and 5. And now here's Caleb Williams. He's going for a little nice pass. And that's going to be a first down. This game's literally a shootout. I think it's going to be all about the fourth quarter at this point. Now it's 1st and 10. And now it's going to be handoff to the running back. Be about 2 yards. Now here's a pass. Shouldn't that be pass interference? Oh, come on. Now here's 3rd and 8, and now Caleb Williams is going to have to run. Now here's a throw, and that is caught, but there's a flag. It's got to be a holding call. It looks too good to be true. Offsides on the defense, so it was basically a free play. Now it's going to be a handoff and loses yards immediately. Now it is 2nd and 12. And now here's a pass. That's going to be caught. And he lost his track, so he couldn't get the first down. It's that time of the year. Now it's going to be 3rd and 1. That's going to be handoff. Can he get it? That's going to be close. A flag is down, though. Well, yeah, of course it's coming back. Because they want to hold the Seahawks division hostage. Still going to be a 3rd down. So as long as you can pass, that shouldn't be a big deal. No, you got to go for it on 4th down. And now here is Caleb Williams to pass. And now he's going to try to run for his life. I don't want to go for a field goal. Just go for it because San Francisco's just going to score anyway. Just go for it. No, you have to go for it. Yeah, of course. You got to go for it. And now it's going to be the pass. Now here is the pass. That's going to be caught. And that is a 1st down. And the quarter's now winding down, and we're in the stretch. Final stretch. There's going to be a car accident. This one isn't there. Mitch Trubisky got an endorsement. That's impressive. Especially for a career that didn't exactly work out well. Mitch Trubisky is playing for the backup for the Buffalo Bills. He last played as a regular starter, like consistently in 2019, only in his 3rd season or 4th season, but he hasn't really done much since. He's been a career backup since, especially for a second overall pick, too, by the Chicago Bears. Playoffs begin January 10th. Who knows how many games I'm going to be doing throughout that. Computer History Museum. Mountain View, huh? I don't want to visit there. Computer History Museum, Mountain View. $21. And now it's going to be a handoff. And now he's going for a big run, and that is going to be a touchdown. That is DeAndre Swift. And now we're on the verge of tying this game once again. This has just been a really annoying shootout. I think what you really want to try to do is get a stop on the Niners and try to milk the clock as much as you can. And now the kick. And that is good. No field goals in this game. Yeah, we definitely need a turnover. I know, Fritz. That is correct. Now the kick. And it's going to be a kick return. And he's going to go to the 30. I think your best bet might be to, tying the game. Yeah. Bears can clinch the number 1 seed if they win tonight and win, and the Seahawks have to lose. So there's still a possibility. Now it's going to be 1st and 10. And now it's going to be the pass. Now here's Purdy. It's going to be caught. Now it's 2nd and 2. And it's going to be up. Great. Put a flag. Please say holding. Please say holding. It's got to be a holding call. Yes. 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 12. Now here's Brock Purdy. 2nd and 12. And he's escaping. Now he's going to go into that to make it a 3rd and like a 5 or something. And here's the scary part. They're probably going to go for it on 4th down too. 3rd and 7. Now it's 3rd and 7. Yeah, if it goes down to the 1 or 2, I think they're going to go for it. Anything less than 5, they'll go for it. Purdy with no running back. And now he has time. Now the pass. That's going to be caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. And man, the Bears just cannot play any defense. It's almost like I'm perfectly fine settling with a tie. Now 1st and 10. Now here's Brock Purdy to pass. Now he's going for a big, deep ball, and that's got to be that has to be a pass interference. Nope. They're not calling the pass interference. And now it's 2nd and 10. Second and 10. And it's going to be handoff to Brian Robinson Jr., and he gets stopped. It's going to be about a 3rd and a 7. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 7. What do we got here? And now it's going to be Purdy to pass. Now he got hit a little bit. Kind of caused him to throw badly. Now it's 4th and 7. And now you would think that they're probably going to go for the field goal, or are they bold enough to go for it on 4th down? Oh, it's a punt. The Bears just forced a punt. Unbelievable. Now this is really the Bears' game to lose, really, and to win. And a fair catch. And that's good. I like it at the 10 because they can try to milk as much time as they can. If you can really realistically milk 90 yards in 11 minutes, I don't know. I doubt it. I'm looking at a Michael Vick highlight video from Madden 2004. He was a different animal back then. Now it's going to be 1st and 10. And now it's going to be the pass. And now here is the pass. That's going to be caught. And now he's going off and to the third. Get down. Do you want to? Don't lose the ball. Now we got 11 minutes left. Now it's 1st and 10. And he's going to fake handoff. And here's Caleb Will. Nearly gets sacked, and he's actually going to get some gain on that. Oh, wow. I got the E3 game downloaded, by the way. Maybe I'll play it. I'll show it maybe after the game. Because I just can't wait. And now we're at 2nd and 7. Now it's going to be a handoff. And it's going to be close to a 1st down. Now we got 3rd and 1, and this is critical. You got to punch that through. I wonder if he's going to try. Oh, he punches it through, and Caleb Williams does. I think they're really trying. They really should try to milk this clock. Like, I really think you should. Now it's 35 still. 1st and 10. Close to the 50. And now here's Caleb Williams going for a pass. Now here is a pass. That's going to be caught. And now they're going into the red zone. And yes, I'm happy about that play, but I would have liked to try to milk the clock a little bit better. I'm saying that they kind of went a little bit too early on that. And you know what they say in Fast and Furious? Too early, Junior. And that's exactly what's going on. I'll even show it. Too soon, Junior. Now 1st and 10. That's going to be a toss and a flag. Delay of game. Now it's 1st and 15. Now it's going to be handoff. Now it's 2nd and 11. Now here's Williams to pass. Now it's going to be passed. And it's going to be 3rd down. Flag late. Oh, no. Oh, looks like that is going towards 49ers. On the defense. It is 1st and goal. And now it's going to be fake handoff. Now here's a pass. Wasn't really much. It's going to be about 2 yards. Now we're at 2nd and goal. Now here's going to be Caleb Williams. A shovel pass, kind of like a... You're not Brett Favre. It's going to be 3rd down, and the Bears are just completely wasting this. Now we got 3rd down. Clock is going down. I think they could have milked this a lot better. I didn't really like the time management, clock management out of this. 3rd down, and you have to score, or else you're going to be forced for the field goal. And now here's Caleb Williams to pass. Now here is a pass, and that's going to be, nearly picked off. That would have been a pick 6 right there. And now it's going to be 4th down. Now they're going to go for the field goal. I'm calling a block punt or some kind of a miss. And the kick is up. And it is good. And the Bears have taken their first lead since the time that they got the pick 6. And now it's 38-35. Obviously, you got to take the 3. Honestly, I think this is how you explain this drive. And this is how the game may end for the San Francisco Bears game. Because this is kind of what the Bears did. And I was not happy with it. Here's exactly what they did.
Jesse, don't do it. I bet you he's got more than $100,000 under the hood of that car. Uh-huh.
too soon, Junior.
Shit!
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. That's my prediction. Just thought I'd let you know. That's going to happen. That's going to happen because the Bears threw a big one too early. Was not happy with that. And now possibly 49ers, they're going to milk this clock very well, and they're going to win this game. And then the Seahawks will be forced to play a probable primetime game at the very end to decide the division and the top seed.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. This is serious. I know.
And now a big kick. Not really. Oh, he kind of bobbled the ball. But it's going to be to the 25. Yeah, Chris Collinsworth. I didn't ask for your gazing about it. And now it's 1st and 10 to Christian McCaffrey. He gets about 4 yards on that. Christian McCaffrey was a little bit shaken up. He's trying to keep himself in this game because the 49ers really do need him. Now it's 2nd and 6. And now here's Brock Purdy. And he's getting over one. Now the pass, that's going to be incomplete. No flags. McCaffrey was looking for that flag. Christian McCaffrey's been playing every single game this season. Compared to last season, he got hit with the Madden curse. McCaffrey has been known to have injury problems. Now it's 3rd and 6. Now here's Purdy, who's got plenty of time. Now here's the pass. That's going to be caught. And he gets the first down. Of course he does. Bears defense is just absolutely useless. And even then, they still probably would have gone for it. I don't know. And that was on 3rd down. Now it's going to be 1st and 10. Now here's Brock Purdy. And now it's going to be caught. And they're just going to keep getting plus yards. But Bears have got to find a way. You can't call timeout. You want to milk the clock. Make the 49ers call that timeout. But yeah, and so are the 49ers. They're trying to milk the clock too. Now we're at 2nd and 7. And now here's going to be Christian McCaffrey to pass. Now here is the pass. And, oh, dropped. Did I say Christian McCaffrey? I meant to say Brock Purdy. My bad. Flag is down, though. I'm going to assume it's going to the Bears because he pointed that way. Yep, on the defense. I could just tell. They really want this game to go to prime time next week. They really want to hold the Seahawks first seed hostage because they want the 49ers to host the Super Bowl. Now it's going to be first down. Let's see how bad it really was. Yep, that's going to do it all right. You idiot. Now, 1st and 10. Man in motion. Now, Purdy's got some time, and it's going to be to Christian McCaffrey. He's got some lanes, and he's going to go off to the, out of bounds. He just had to go out of bounds because that means it's going to freeze the clock. Of course, I think Bears are overrated. You're not going to be able to beat this 49ers team. I don't even know if the Seahawks are going to be able to as well. 1st and 10. And now it's going to be handoff. And that is to Brian Robinson, and he gets stopped. They're just giving Christian McCaffrey some breathing room. McCaffrey has had 27 carries. Christian McCaffrey is at 140 yards. And now it's going to be Purdy to pass. Now here's a big pass, and that's going to be caught. And that is to Jennings, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. Niners take the lead, and this could be it, unless the Bears have any last juice on them. And that is a definition of too soon, Junior. That was a too soon, Junior. It literally was too soon, Junior. It's going to be 42-38. I was a little bit surprised that the 49ers were just willing to score earlier. And now it's going to be 42-38. And I think I'm going to go to the bathroom because this just makes me sick. Jawan Jennings was the one who made the catch.
We're making half pineapple, half tiki with barbecue chicken. You put the garlic. Put the pineapple on the whole pizza. Remember, they want half pineapple, and the one is going to be tiki with pineapple, garlic, feta cheese, artichoke hearts, and the chicken. And we're gonna spread some barbecue on top. And it's ready. Put it on the oven. Let it run.
Hello, baseball fans. I'm excited to announce that we are still offering 50% off pizza and 25% off bowling Monday and Tuesdays. Head on over to Snoqualmie Sahara Pizza. This deal will go through May.
If the 49ers win this game, the only short I might actually make is the whole too soon, Junior. It was a too soon, Junior. Caleb Williams, 281 yards and 2 touchdowns. McCaffrey, 181 total yards. He's the scrimmage man. We really got to have the Bears win this. It's going to be up to Caleb Williams. He's been known for his game-winning drives. I got to see how many game-winning drives that he actually has. They have came back 6 times in the fourth quarter. Caleb Williams in his fourth quarter, he has had 1, 2, 3, 4. He's had 6 game-winning drives. Let's see if he can pull this off. They're going to have to do it again. Now it's going to be handoff, and Swift is going to get about 5 yards. And this is all that's left. And remember, at least if the Seahawks, if the 49ers lose or tie, that means one more to go. That means the Rams, it'll be up to the Falcons to, oh boy, 2-minute warning. Here we go. Gonna be 2nd and 5. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's Caleb Williams. Got some time. And now it's going to be a throw. Incomplete. Excuse me. He was running out of time. And now we got a flag. I'm going to guess it's a holding call because the play went on a little bit longer. Holding defense. Automatic first down. That was on Chase Lucas. Now it's 1st and 10. Now here's Caleb Williams looking to pass. Now the pass, and that is batted down. Not good. It's not good. It's not good. Second and 10. And now it's going to be Caleb Williams to pass. Now here's a pass to Swift, and he might, nope, no first down. It's going to be about a 3rd and a 3 or a 4, more like a 4, if I don't want to be optimistic. Third and 4. San Francisco, I assume, takes the timeout. How did you not snap the ball? Pay attention. You could have gotten an automatic first down, you fools. You bears, you fools. Now it's 3rd and 4. Third and 4. This is kind of it. And looks like there's going to be a blitz. And now there's Caleb Williams. Actually has time, but he's actually going to try to run it through. And he will get the first down. First and 10. Clock is winding. Well, not winding right now, but it's getting close. Now here's Caleb Williams for a short pass. That's good. Incomplete! How is that even possible? Now it's 2nd and 10 with 1:13. Time is going against Chicago now. Williams had an on-target throw too on that one. Yeah, it's true. And 2nd and 10. Now here's a quick pass. That's going to be incomplete. 42-38. It's been nothing more than just a shootout. It's now going to be 3rd and 10. And now it's going to be, now here's a pass. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get the first down. And just get down. Just get down. And the clock is winding down. And they don't feel the need to call a timeout. Well, that's what they want to do, I guess. But that was quite a bit of time. And now here is Caleb Williams, the pass. That's going to be caught. And now you got to call timeout. Timeout, timeout, timeout. They call the timeout. Good. 42-38. Yeah, they are. Now here's Caleb Williams, and now he has to throw it away. That did not look good at all. They already did put a lot of pressure on Caleb Williams. Chris Collinsworth trying to say it was a wide open throw, which it was, but because of the pressure, he couldn't make a good throw. And now it's going to be 3rd and 5. Yeah, they're trying to say that he may have scored, but this is going to be very critical. And now here's Caleb Williams to pass. Now here is a pass. That's going to be incomplete. How did you drop that? Stone hands. And now it's 4th and 5. And this is it. If you don't score, Seahawks will definitely have to win next week. For sure. 49ers caught a break. And now we're looking at 4th down, and it comes down to this. 4th and 5, 33 seconds left. Ball on the 26, and looks like there's a timeout. Chicago's going to call that timeout. Yeah, they want to make sure you get the right people. And you still have one more timeout, but this is it. If Chicago does not convert, it's over. I mean, it's probably going to be a pass, like, because you can't run the ball on this one on a 4th and 5. Had it drop passes, lose game. Yep, had it drop passes, lose games. Yeah, they do. Rams are not losing to the Falcons. No way. I know, right? And now it comes down to this. Ball on the 26, 4th and 5. We got 2 receivers on the left and a man in motion. And now it comes down to this. Here's Caleb Williams looking to pass. Now here is the pass, and that is going to be caught. And get down. Okay, good. Get down. And the clock, I think they're going to call one more timeout. They're calling their last timeout. Oh my goodness. The magic of Caleb Williams. Is it going to happen? It is soon to be known. Yeah, he was right there wide open. Great vision by Caleb Williams. And now you got 4 set of downs. They're going to try to... I mean, you can't run the ball. You just can't run the ball. That's all I'm going to say. And now it's 42-38. Ball on the 13. And now here's Williams looking to pass. He's overwhelmed already, and he's got to throw that away. There was so much pressure. 49ers statistically has one of more of the middle of the pack teams on the defensive end and on offense, because granted that Bosa's been injured, same exact situation Seahawks were in this year, and Darnold fumbled. It is true. And that situation may happen. And I think, Fritz, it sounds like you're predicting a fumble, aren't you? Now we're at 2nd and 10. 6 seconds left on the play clock. Now here it is. Now here's a pass. That's going to be caught. And a shovel, a lateral. And that's going to be a first down. And now you got to do the hurry up. The clock is going down. Hurry up, hurry up. Spike the ball or make a play. Spike the ball. There you go. 4 seconds left. My heart cannot take this. Just one play left. It was that insane lateral. It got me off guard. It was Caleb Williams with a pass, and then they did the lateral. He was, I think if he just ran the other way, that could have been a touchdown if he just kept going forward. I don't know. But now this is probably the last play of the game, and it comes down to this, 2nd and goal, and this is it. And now here is Caleb Williams to pass, and now he is getting overwhelmed, and now here's Williams still up, and now he's got to try to pass it, and now here's the pass, and that is incomplete! And it's over. San Francisco hangs on to win. The defense overwhelmed Caleb Williams. I thought he had someone to the left, and now the Seahawks have no choice but to win next week for sure. Oh my goodness, it was so close. But they were going to blitz Caleb Williams no matter what. Burton's also injured on top of that, so that's not good. Oh no. So forget about tomorrow. There's really no point in that because Seahawks have to for sure win. Seahawks are now 13-3, but then we got 49ers at 12-4. Oh my goodness. What just happened? The clock management, of course, wasn't good. I didn't like it when Chicago was racing down the field with 11 minutes left. I thought they should have milked the clock. There was a lost assignment on that too. He had no one to pass to. It was just great defense by San Francisco. Of course, you got to depend on the Bears. Yeah, it was the pressure. Oh, man. I can't believe it. Too soon, Junior. It was so close. We call them the Cardiac Bears for a reason. Well, I got not much to say left, but I got to get going. I am very upset. But I'm taking off. Fritz, thank you very much. And to all those teenagers, thank you very much as well. I wonder if I even want to do tomorrow's game. I mean, I'll think about it. Likely going to. But I'm taking off. Thank you very much. I'm out of here. Everyone have a good night. Thank you, Fred. Rooftop Sports thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League.